Hello everyone, this is Zola Zipper and welcome to episode 46 of the Wigan Athletic career mode. And before I get too much into the episode, I do want to apologise if my voice isn't perfect. Still recovering a bit from an illness I've had. It's only lasted a couple of days, but I'm not 100% yet, but I want to get this recording done, so I don't sound perfect, that's the reason why. And also, my aim is to get through episodes a bit quicker in these coming episodes and also in the future as well, so let's crack right on with it. First off, we have a transfer offer for Jan Bammer. Now, I wasn't sure about this. It's from Preston, 1.05 million, quite a good offer. But he's only 22, Bammer. He can get better, so we are going to actually reject this offer from Preston. Not a bad offer. If it was something like £2 million, I might have thought about it, but for that, no. We have a training injury to Luke Burke. 7 days, nothing major. Transfer deadline day has ended. See, that money's been spent. Now for the scouting update, I'm just going to very quickly go through this, starting off at the bottom. Working my way up. I'm only going to really mention people who are good, and I'm going to start being a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for, a bit more mean, I suppose, a bit more, actually I can't think of the word. What is the word I'm looking for? I actually can't think of the word. I'll think of it eventually, don't worry, and once I've thought of it, I'll let you know. But yeah, Tumanen, yeah, he's got the good overall, but potential's not really there. Niemanen, I mean, I've got to sign up this guy, Jami Niemanen. Yeah, his overall's not fantastic, but that, yeah, we're going to sign up Niemanen. That's Jami Niemanen. We have so many people like that. Rassinen, we're going to leave a bit longer. I'm going to say no to Ossian. Yes, your overall is quite good, but that potential is just what my team is now, and it's no, by the time you get that good, no chance. We'll leave the rest of them scouting. Rassinen, I might sign up, but I might just leave. We've got goalkeepers, we don't need you. And you will leave the rest in the academy. Strict. Being a bit more strict. That was the thing I was going to try and think of and trying to say. So yeah, bit more strict. Check out the youth academy as well. Hugh Hughes. We'll leave him for now. Williams is not too bad. Hugh Hill's pretty good. Max Sullivan, not bad. Vino Tommy, we're going to actually release this guy. His potential has dropped off, so that's a no. Hatunen's not looking fantastic, but Jami Niemanen is, as a CDM, only 5'6", a bit annoying, but I've seen worse, and that overall is not fantastic, but the potential is there. 6 games this episode, Brighton and Palace to start in the Premier League before we face Man United at Old Trafford, a big game there in the middle of the month. Then we face Watford at home before we have the 2 biggest games, I would say, of the episode, with Atletico Madrid in the first round of the Champions League round of 16, then the Carabao Cup final against Chelsea. Still playing our youth side for that, but I will actually show you more highlights instead of just the key highlights, which I have been doing for the previous rounds. But yeah, 3 big games, United, Atletico Madrid and Chelsea, and 3 games I should win against Brighton, Palace and Watford. So this first match is against Brighton, and it's going to be a very important match for us because in the league at the moment we are only 2 points above Southampton in 3rd, so we've got to really put a good performance in, and you can see now as well the team lineups going across for them and also for us. I'm going to do it a bit differently, hopefully change up a bit, hopefully you'll enjoy that, you know, seeing things a bit differently. But yeah, currently we're 2nd, not looking too bad, but we've got to really win and keep up the pressure on Chelsea, who are top of the table. And, you know, we've got to aim for something a bit bigger this season. Yes, we finished 2nd last season, which was extraordinary. This season, however, I want to push a bit more, and we are the best scoring side in the league, and, you know, Brighton apparently are the worst, so expecting a win, maybe by a few goals as well. Costa now. Costa in to Van Bergen. With a good ball in. I see Chaplin in a bit of space, and there you go, 1-0. Simple as you like. Connor Chaplin makes it 1-0, and it's no surprise that he's scoring again because his last Premier League game was against Swansea, where he got himself 4 goals. So yeah, back on the score sheet again for Connor Chaplin. A lovely goal. Lovely right-footed volley. Good play by Van Bergen, being a good start for him. Good ball in actually, no marking on Chaplin, and you know, pretty good goal as well. So it's 1-0 to us, very good start. We need to keep it going though, and not really fuck ourselves over and concede yet again. And when I say concede again, I really mean that our defence has been shocking. I think it's been in our last 9 games we have failed to keep a clean sheet now. You know, that's not too bad considering we've actually won pretty much all those games, or at least drawn them, but We've got to just improve in that area. I think it might be down to our injuries in defence that have caused this, but I don't know yet. But as Van Bergen gets in here, it's a good shot. It's wide in the end. But yeah, we just got to shore ourselves up in defence. Hopefully the injuries won't keep happening and screwing us over. But as long as we don't concede in this game, I'm happy. I'll take a 1-0. I really would. Corner ball, bit of power on it, whipping it in, going to head it back down, not going to get that. Van Bergen, however, out. Off the bar, Mitchell Van Bergen. He's having a good game so far. Van Bergen deserves probably more than just an assist from it so far, and Salvador fights here to keep the ball. Schlupp can whip a ball in, onside hopefully. Van Bergen there again, and there goes the attack. And got through, that shit defended by me, off the fucking post. First chance for Brighton comes off the post. It's a bit of a lack defending by Bergeron Perez, but mainly by me. Schlupp's been left for dead here, kind of. Dunk now on Chiesa. Good tackle. Schlupp, mate. What was that dangling for? Salvador, well done. Oh, God. What the fuck was that, Dunk, you little bitch? Oh, fuck off. 1-1. What was that? What was that, Dunk? Oh, you remember your fucking defender, mate? 1-1. And again, can't keep clean sheets. Now, I think that was a mix of me being bad and the game being bad there. And there is apparently Chris Hughton. I think that was Salvador on the bench then clapping. It really did look like Salvador. Anyway, it's 1-1. That is absolutely shocking from my point of view. I mean, it's not really showing it in the highlight there, but Dunk literally passes it so badly and then plays the guy onside. Oh, Dunk, you've had a shocker there, mate. Bergeron Perez, nothing much he can do. Harris didn't dive. And it's 1-1. Hold that up well. Through is Calvert-Lewin. He's onside. He makes it 2-1. And that was a good team goal from us. Acosta in that right-hand side. Taking over from Van Bergen, who is getting a bit tired, but he's had a really good game. And Gilby finds Calvert-Lewin. Thought he was offside. He wasn't. Matty Ryan this time not making the save. And we make it 2-1. And Ryan should really do better, but Harris should do better for their goal. So I think it's kind of even there. But it is 2-1. 20 minutes left. Can't concede again. Costa well headed down to Van Bergen, and then on the overlap is Danny Acosta. Danny Acosta plays it in. Calvert-Lewin couldn't make it 3. But there you go. The game ends 2-1 for us. Not an amazing performance. Not an amazing performance, should I say. But it's a 2-1 win. And I want to give shout-outs there to Van Bergen and Acosta, who had very good games down that right side. We didn't really deserve to concede, but we did. Defensive error yet again. Plus the game fucking us over. But you know what? It's a 2-1 win. 3 points in the bag. On to the next game. Like I said, didn't deserve to really concede from that match. Did really well in front of goal and kept a lot of possession. Tackled well. Did give away 2 fouls and 2 yellow cards. I don't think they were both yellows, but that's what the referee said. In terms of player ratings, how it's given it to Calvert-Lewin, I have no idea. Van Bergen is definitely man of the match, and Acosta. Both played fantastic and both deserve a shout out for really good games. And now against Palace for this next match, once again staying down south for our opponents, although we are back at home, which makes no sense in what I just said. But what I'm trying to say is Brighton and Palace, both, well, them two are rivals, and obviously this season they've had a bit of an aggressive match against each other. But anyway, back on to the actual game itself. Staying with our usual formation as well for this one, as we always do. I'm not going to change it. People change their formations all the time in career mode. I don't know why. And yeah, we're keeping our formation. It works. Why would I change it? Why we're in a coat, mate? It's sunny as fuck. Whatever. I would manage we're in a coat, just in case you want to know. It is very strange. But good news is that Chelsea did draw their last match. And that means we are closer to them. Bergeron Perez didn't do too bad last game, so he's also retaining his place. You see Palace's side as well there. Van Bergen, bit of space. Feed it in. Calvert-Lewin trying to get the return pass. Can't. Salvador, bit of space now. Ivan Salvador makes it 1-0. Getting my finishing a bit better so far. And Salvador with the goal. Didn't have the greatest of games last time. And he's automatically done that celebration. What a legend. He didn't have the greatest of games last time out against Brighton, but against Palace he's got himself on the score sheet. Good pass by Chaplin into him, took his time and finished it well into the bottom right hand, well, the right hand corner of the goal. No saving it really from Capino, the power and the accuracy, look at that, perfect finish. makes it 1-0, and once again, up early, but can we keep hold of it and not concede this match? Probably not. Probably not. Corner ball from that attack, hopefully it won't come to anything. That's a fucking cracking ball in. Harris punches it out well. Let's not charge out too stupidly there, because we don't want to get ourselves caught in a bad situation as Salvador holds off James Tompkins. Or how good he is from corners, not really from the passing side of it. Bergeron Perez literally just fucking ran into Benteke, then fell over. And it's now 1-1. We held on for all of 5 minutes, people, and Benteke does the I think is it LeBron celebration? I don't know. I think it is, but it wasn't even Benteke. He just ran into him. He ran into the fucking number 37. I think I'm not even sure who 37 is, but he ran into him, and then it left Benteke open, who makes it 1-1. Shocking from us. And Schlupp there looks disappointed in his current team as his former team gets a goal past us. 1-1. Calvert-Lewin looking for the run of Salvador. Could be in for his second of the game, and he doesn't get it. Capino with a save, I believe. I was so confident that was going to go in after that shot went past the keeper, but in the end, it's a fantastic save, and it stays at 1-1, sorry. It doesn't go to 2-1. Chaplin, good play to Calvert-Lewin. Back to Connor Chaplin. Straight at Capino, really. Right, corner ball. Can we actually do something from a corner? Nope. Van Bergen. Oh, God, fuck off, Capino. Oh, Bergeron Perez. You had a shocker again there, mate. Oh, no. No, you know. That's not a fucking penalty, is it? It can't be. It's no occurred, but is it a penalty? If Palace got a penalty here, I'm pissed. Was it in the box? It was in the box. It's a penalty to Palace. Then Teke is going to stand up and take it. I don't know where the hell he's going. I actually have no idea where he's going. And Harris makes a save. We get lucky. We get very lucky. They weren't a penalty, but it is a save from Harris. And the scores stay at 1-1. How it was a penalty, I don't know, but that is a very good save by Cameron Harris. Calvert-Lewin, you're making that run through. Chaplin couldn't pass quick enough though, but no, it's going to fall to Calvert-Lewin. 2-1, back in front, and it is what we deserve, I would say, after a first half performance. Second half's not been as good. Got a few tired legs out there. I'm going to make a few subs after this celebration, but yeah, just first half was fantastic. We could have got maybe 3 goals, potentially 4 at the push. Didn't take our chances. He made a few good saves. Second half, it was, it's been a bit of a cagey affair. Good defending from Palace. Finally get through, take the shot on, and Capino can't save that one. And it is now 2-1 to us. And after that penalty as well, it is kind of good that we are now 2-1 ahead. Let's make some subs, get some fresh legs on, and maybe add another goal to this. And just not concede. Just please can we not concede a goal again. 13 for Calvert-Lewin though. His season's turning around ever so slightly. Sacco pings it forward. No one's really on that. Apart from Bammer, he's had a fucking fantastic game. Costa feeds in Calvert-Lewin. He's going to get there ahead of Sacco. Hold him off and bring it back inside. And he can't pass it because Sacco covers well. But Bammer, once again, winning the headers. And there you go. The game ends 2-1. And man of the match there, probably going to go to Gilby and also Bamert. Bamert came on at the 68th minute, just after we scored our goal. The last highlight you saw. And he was fantastic. As a centre-back, a right centre-back, he played fantastic. Maybe that is a position for him in the future, who knows. Yeah, well played by Bamert. A lot of interceptions, a lot of good defending. And the game ends 2-1 to us. I see the stats here, see Palace's 2 shots on target. Really should have been goals, Benteke's penalty and also his goal in the first half. But Harris did make that save from the penalty, so fair play to Harris. And yeah, 14 tackles for us. Only 2 fouls, 1 foul for Palace. No yellow cards though in the match. Probably should have been in this kind of cagey affair. And yeah, I said man of the match. Bammer, gonna get it. So is Gilbert. And you know what? So is Harris. Because he saved that penalty, he's gonna get man of the match as well. So 3 man of the matches, player of the matches, whatever you want to call them. Harris, Bammer and Gilby all played very well. So the draw for the next round of the FA Cup has been made. We have a match rescheduled. It was the Watford match on the 20th. Got moved to the next month, so we'll see who we've got. and it is Hull City on the 20th in the round of 16 of the FA Cup. And yeah, it's actually a pretty good draw for us. Still going to play a rotation side throughout the FA Cup, and yeah, we can then play a good side against United in the next match. Then rest a lot of players, so we can then play against Atletico Madrid with a fully fit side. And you see the Watford game is now on the 2nd of March, and that'll be in the next episode. And now we face Man United at Old Trafford in this next match. United currently sitting 6th in the table. And also good news for us is that Chelsea have actually drawn their last 3 games. I mentioned last game, that Chelsea did draw. That was against Norwich. And then during their last game against Palace, they managed to draw against Swansea. And they've also played a game in hand and drew that against Brighton, which was yesterday. United now in 8th, they were 6th before I properly checked, before the games have been played the day before. So yeah, good for us. If we beat United now, we're 1 point behind Chelsea, but saying that, it is United, and it's easier said than done to beat these guys, unless you're West Brom. I'm recording this just after the West Brom match, and yeah, they've just basically gave the title to Man City. Not what they wanted. Well, Alderweireld has had a shocking start there and passed the ball to Ivan Salvador. What an idiot. Hopefully we can capitalise on that mistake, and with passing like this and play like this, might be able to. Calvert-Lewin, that touch, almost in for a goal straight away, and that would have been Alderweireld's fault. Across to Acosta, which can release Van Bergen. United's left back there, charging forward trying to get to Van Bergen, and he made a mistake doing so because now Van Bergen's in. He plays in Calvert-Lewin, and De Gea makes a save there. Good chance for us, Van Bergen dragging out a defender and then running past him, setting up for Calvert-Lewin, and it's a good save from De Gea. And now Lukaku running forward against Dunk, not the speed matchup, strength matchup, yes, not the speed though, and Martial heads it wide. Shocking miss from him really, against Acosta, not the tallest of people, and I thought that'd be a goal. Martial had time and space and just put it wide. Chaplin through to Calvert-Lewin, fucking, what a shock. Eric Bailly's there. Been a pain all game. I think once again we lose out against Lukaku with Dunk. Martial has just shown Acosta where he's doing, what he's doing, and then that is how they scored their first goal. 1-0 United. Oh, okay then. That is shocking. All the fucking fans literally fucking phasing through the seats to get to the fucking front there. It's Rashford, the half-time sub, who gets the goal. I can't say they deserved it the second half. The first half they didn't really deserve it either. But it's just, this pass here is fantastic from Talisca. And that is shocking from Harris. Gilby trying to get back. I don't know where Schlupp went. But there's no way he should get beaten like that. He should save it. It should be a save, but it's not. And it's 1-0 to United. Mourinho celebrates. I don't think he'll ever celebrate like that again unless he wins something. Like a fucking title or a Champions League. But there you go. 1-0 to United. Undeserved, but they get the lead. Calvert-Lewin forward to Chaplin. Out wide to Van Bergen. They kind of knew I was going to go there. Nobody else really to go. Ball whipped in. Calvert-Lewin. Just. You got to applaud him for that. I mean, that's De Gea though, to be honest. Brilliant header. That is, yeah, that's fantastic. But that is David De Gea for you. What a prick though. What a prick. Forward. Chaplin trying to get away from Eric Bailly. Easier said than fucking done. Guarantee that. Ball whipped in. Jordan Ibe this time. Gets the goal. 1-1. Get in there, Ibe. De Gea doesn't save this one. And the little chip into the box. The little chip has been working for us so far this match. We've been trying it. It's the only way to get past fucking Eric Bailly, who's been a pain in the arse for us. But we get the goal. It's 1-1. I still don't think we'll win this game though. I really don't think so. Or even get a draw. I can see United getting themselves another goal, but it's chipped in. Ibe on for Salvador. Gets the header ahead of his man. I think it's Sergio Roberto. Or Rajko, whatever his name is. But yeah, it's 1-1. 8 minutes left. Let's hold on to this draw. I'll take a point. Don't lose ground on Chelsea. And if anything, it's still a good result for us. But 7 goals for number 7, Jordan Ibe. Ball over the top. Acosta should win that. Do we have time for another attack? No, we don't. The game ends 1-1. I think it is a fair result on the day. De Gea made a very good save to keep the scores at 1-0 to United, but then afterwards Ibe with a goal And I've got to say, man of the match, without a doubt, floating ball in the background by the way, man of the match, Eric Bailly. No question, was fantastic for United, defended so well, won so many things, but man of the match for us, that guy there, Jordan Ibe, came on, didn't really have a massive impact straight off the bench, but got involved in the game towards the last 15-20 minutes and turned the game around for us. So Jordan Ibe, man of the match for us, but for them, Eric Bailly was fantastic. I mean, yeah, the stats show that United weren't that good, but to be honest, they were. Passing-wise, attacking-wise, and defending as well. Especially, like, again, Eric Bailly was just fantastic. De Gea made that very good save you saw as well, and at the start, got down well, made a few saves in general, so De Gea played well, Bailly played well. Lukaku had a good game up front, as did Martial, who maybe missed that chance, but, you know, not too bad, and Rashford off the bench changed the game for them, definitely in their favour. But yeah, for us, I've got to say it was Ibe who came off the bench. He got the goal in the end, which got us the point. But yeah, no one else really played that well, I would say. Defenders didn't really cover themselves in glory. So yeah, Ibe, man of the match for us, but I just want to very quickly check out Eric Bailly. 7.5, are you taking the piss? The man was fantastic. He apparently only won one tackle, I guarantee that is wrong. And completed all his dribbles, pretty much all his passes. I mean, it doesn't show you interceptions, but I guarantee he's got about fucking 12 in there. Eric Bailly was fantastic though and deserved a higher rating than that. And now with Premier League action done, it's into the Cup competitions. First FA Cup match against Hull City away from home. Yet again playing our weaker side, and yet again it will just be the key highlights. Goals, very good chances, very good saves, and potential red cards, who knows. But yeah, against Hull I'm expecting my team to do okay. You see the other draws here as well, and yeah, quite a few good sides still in this competition. You see our lineups now as well, coming across the screen. You see Hull's as well. I'm hoping for a win. Like I said, I want to win this game. I don't really want to replay if I can help it, because obviously who the fuck wants replays, and I want as least games as possible from now to the end of the season, while still winning everything. I do want to try and do something like a quadruple. I mean, Carabao Cup, we'll find out if we win that in a few weeks' time, but I want to win something this season, and hopefully I can do it. And Champions League will be the top priority, but I'll take an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup and a top 4 finish without a doubt. Into the banger, forward, through to Grigg again, good shot, and there's the goal, 1-0 for us. Once again, we're getting the first goal in the match, but we just can't concede. I actually want Grigg to pick up this ball and get back. I do want a second goal in this match. It's been mainly us attacking and in the midfield as well. A good bit of passing play, and that's a very good finish from Will Grigg in the top corner. When he shoots, he actually gets himself good chances. And I know it sounds stupid, saying when he shoots he scores, but he pretty much does. He got a good shot on him. It's just getting him into the position where he can shoot, which is the hard part. But it's 1-0 to us. No idea what he's doing, trying to suck his thumb, but realised he had gloves on. Not a clue. 1-0 to us. Grigg with the goal. Thank you, White, for making the intelligent run. Turner. Cadenaccio. And Grigg linking up yet again. And Cadenaccio finds the second. These two up front together sometimes work. And when they do, it is amazing how well they work together. You got that strong person in Grigg. Not super strong, but probably the strongest striker we have. And then Cadenaccio has got that ability to basically get a goal and an assist, and it's goal and assist for him and a goal and an assist now for Grigg. 2-0, I said I wanted the second goal, I've got it. Although my commentary then was less than perfect. And oh my god, his arm bent the wrong way. Did you see that? 3 goals for Luis Vinicius Cadenaccio, and I love them long names, and I love being 2-0 up. Bergeron Perez, mate, you got to cover across. Well done, lad. Not cleared yet though, the danger. No one tracking back. Lee eventually does. Good block by Collins. Fantastic. What a block. Grigg in a bit of space. Then Lang makes it 3-0. And just after that block by Charlie Collins, Lang, who's on for Couto Patre, we've moved Cadenaccio out to the left wing, and Mass has come on for Turner, and you know, Lang's on. A bit of good play from Grigg, sets up Lang, who gets the goal, makes it 3-0. Only a few minutes left now, and this should be a comfortable 3-0 win, although it is me playing, so probably might finish 3-1. I'm not saying probably, it will finish 3-1, We all know what's going to happen. Why are we even questioning it? But Lang with the goal. 3-0. And here it is. The goal. Why? They have been absolutely shite all game, Hull. And I mean absolute shite. And then they get this. I mean, it's not the best of tackling, not the best defence, but that shot. Come on. Stop with that. It's 3-1. I said it would happen. I literally called it seconds ago. I'm not saying probably. It will finish 3-1. We all know what's going to happen. Why are we even questioning it? And there it is. The game gives them a goal. There's no other doubt about that. They were absolutely shocking all match. They've been utter shite. And the last 10 minutes, he gives them 2 chances. One's blocked by Collins. And that's a screamer by Will Keane, who looks fucking frightened as fuck to score that goal. But it is 3-1, and it shouldn't be. Garnacho, can you get another goal? No, you can't. Your shot goes shitly wide. There you go, game ends 3-1. It should be 3-0, maybe 4-0 if I'm tempting it a bit. But yeah, the game gives him a goal. I can't keep clean sheets. It's just the game. The way the game is, the way it is on these sliders, it happens. And I'm actually going to talk about sliders in a second. It's a bit of a rant. Yeah, it's a special people. I'll have a rant before I get into the Atletico Madrid and Chelsea match. But I'll finish off this game first. It's a 3-1 win. We played very well. So far this episode, we've conceded goals against United, Palace and Brighton. United and Palace deserved their goals. Brighton probably didn't, but I can see how they got it. They played well and they got the chance in the end because of that. Hull didn't deserve a goal from this at all. They were shocking throughout, yet the game gave them chances at the end. One was blocked by Collins, the other one was a screamer by Will Keane, and that's how they got themselves a goal, which they did not deserve. But you saw the stats there in terms of player ratings and who's going to get player of the match. It's going to be Collins because he had a very good defensive game. So did Perez, but Collins headed a lot, defended well, and also Garnacho and Grigg for their attacking prowess. So Collins, Garnacho and Grigg. Just a shame we couldn't keep a clean sheet. Although it is Badiashile, so I don't really give a shit that much. If it was Harris, I'd have been well pissed off. So I was going to do a rant, but it turns out I can't do one without it lasting about 5 or 10 minutes. So basically what I'm going to say is, I don't like some career mode YouTubers. Personally, I don't like Docs MGH. I find them negative in terms of career mode itself. They make the career mode scene look bad, to be honest. Like MGH says it's dead. Oh, that means it's dead. No, your content's dead. You don't appreciate your fans. You don't listen to your fans. And then you bitch and moan when people are negative about you. Because, let's face it, if you are being lazy and shit at what you do, then people are going to complain. And then you can't just be like, oh, I've tried my best. And everyone's like, oh, we're sorry. It's like, no, don't be sorry. He's been shit. He's not fixed it. That's his problem. And in terms of Docs, I don't know. I just find him repetitive and boring after a while. Complains about things which he could fix very easily. And then changes one thing over the course of, 6 years. I think that's enough to make his channel not boring and not repetitive. Then that's fair enough. That's what he thinks. But again, it's just my gripe with them two. Other career mode YouTubers I love, like Kizzle Masterbucks, they're enjoyable. If you want to see me do like a massive rant or just see me rant about anything, let me know. And I have a lot of things I can rant about, don't worry. But in terms of what I'm talking about, just sliders as well is the main thing. If you watch a career mode YouTuber that don't use sliders, don't watch them. Unless they like shit at the game, because it's enjoyable to see someone have a realistic save. I mean, unrealistic things are so boring to watch. Like, seeing Aston Villa win the Premier League maybe in their 3rd season, whatever it is. Seeing Wolves win the Premier League in their 2nd season or 3rd season is boring and unrealistic as fuck. Pre-contract signings, now this is more just in general career mode itself. You don't see it happen in real life. Maybe 1 or 2 pre-contract signings a season per league mainly. Or maybe even just across the fucking top 5 leagues. Not 6 or 7 per fucking side. But that's what people do. I'm not doing that anymore. I set my rules up. So it's like that. But yeah. There's my mini rant over. And quickly, I want to mention my sliders as well. I might change them at the end of this episode. So after the Atletico Madrid and Chelsea match. Make things a bit more harder for myself in terms of making the opposition a bit quicker. Maybe make their shot speed a bit better as well and the passing speed. Might make the keepers better as well. And just tweak a few more sliders. And I also might make my shot error a bit more so I miss a few shots. And I also might, sort some other things out, change some other things, make my goalkeeper a bit worse. Although I'm not sure about that shit yet. But I might change my sliders. Probably will do at the start of the next episode. So yeah, that's my rant over, slider talk over, and now on to the Atletico Madrid game. So here we are at the Wanda Metropolitano, probably pronounced that wrong, or Metropolitano, whatever. We're against Atletico Madrid. It's the first leg of the Champions League round of 16, a knockout round of this competition, and yeah, I'm not so confident coming into this game anymore. I was kind of confident before our last game against United, a proper last game with this starting 11, our first team. But yeah, we didn't play that well that match, and we're against Atletico Madrid, who are probably a better side. And you know, you've seen their team at the moment; they've got some good players in there, but I don't know. It all depends on how we start the match off. If we get 2 goals in the first half, I'll be happy. 1 goal in general will be good. We are away first. I'll prefer to be away second, personally, because that means if it goes to extra time, you get the away goals. But doesn't matter. We're against Atletico. We've got to get the win, or at least a draw. A 1-1 draw would be fantastic. A 0-0 draw wouldn't be too good. But as long as we don't lose by 2 or 3 goals, I'm happy. That was good defending there by Berkeley. Fantastic from him. Schlupp now running forward. Sees the run of Connor Chaplin, who could be in here. Can we get the away goal? Yes, we can. First attack properly of the game for us, and it gets us a goal. Jeffrey Schlupp with the assist. Amazing play by him. Just doing what he has done for the past few games. Getting on the left-hand side, cutting inside. However, against a 4-4-2, he has left people to run past, and it's easier for him to get that goal. He feeds it into Chaplin, finishes well past the keeper. I think it is Jan Oblak in goal. A keeper that maybe Chelsea in real life, if Courtois does leave, could get as a replacement. I'll be happy with that. But yeah, it's 1-0 to us. 12 minutes in, we've got the away goal. That's all that matters. Can't let Sewell go down that left side. Burke puts in a lazy leg. Jack Byrne trying to get back, and Ross Berkeley, however, makes it 1-1. It's very similar to the Palace game at this moment. Scoring at pretty much the exact same time and conceding pretty much at the exact same time. Shocking from us in terms of defence. I don't know what I was doing there with Burke. No one picked up Berkeley. I don't know where Gilby was. Actually, he's over there, Gilby. Don't know why, but yeah, Gilby and Byrne out of position. And it allows Berkeley time and space to pick out a brilliant shot, actually. No chance for Harris. 1-1. Doesn't really affect the game that much. But if we get ourselves back in front another away goal, I'll be happy. But considering how we concede every match pretty much, they will score an away goal, which is a problem for us if we draw or lose this match. But it's 1-1. Alright, just don't fucking challenge him properly now. Griezmann's in, it's 2. Seriously? Seriously, Dunk? That is what you did for a tackle. It's 2-1 to Atletico, and it's cut straight to the replay. What is Dunk doing there? He literally jumps over him. Burke loses Griezmann, and Griezmann slots basically past Harris, who, you know, maybe could have done better, made himself a bit bigger, but it's 2-1, and shocking defending there from Dunk. And Atletico are now 2-1 up. We could be at the Champions League in the knockout round, but that's what happens when you get a team like Atleti after you finish first. Would rather finish second, to be honest. Would have rather finish second. Ball whipped in. Yep, Griezmann gets the header, that's fine. Van Bergen gets it forward. Calvert-Lewin should outpace the guy who's after him. Feeding Chaplin, he gets a good touch away from his man. Connor Chaplin could be in here, he should outpace everyone. He has got the pace. And he's got the finishing. Connor Chaplin makes it 2-2. After a corner to Atletico, we counter and get ourselves back on level terms. And with now 2 away goals. It's been a bad defensive performance from both sides, but that is a cracking finish by Connor Chaplin. No saving that at all. And yeah, 2-2, but once again, it is one of them that it is just going to be every attack could be a goal at this rate because both sides can't defend. I'm not looking forward to the rest of this match, I tell you that much. I would take a 2-2 draw right now, I really would. 4 goals for Chaplin in the Champions League. If he keeps playing like this, he might get a few more. Alright, Gilbert, Salvador, Calvert-Lewin into Connor Chaplin. Then to Van Bergen running off. The man there, Van Bergen, a bit of space, bit of time, good save by Oblak. And couldn't get the rebound and it stays at 2-2 for the moment. Salvador does well there. No one really made a run ahead of him, but we do find Chaplin. He has got the pace. I mention it every single time he gets the ball. Whip it into the back stick. Never mind. Calvert-Lewin's there. What a block by Dubois. That would have been a fantastic goal by Calvert-Lewin, but that is a brilliant block. Keeper might have got it anyway, but the defender made sure, and it stays at 2-2 yet again. Caution a bit of space actually down this right hand side. Going to cut inside, play it to Chaplin. Jack Byrne making that run. Keep the ball rather than lose it there, Jack. Van Bergen in a bit of space, and he's going to use it well to find Calvert-Lewin and make it 3-2. Oblak couldn't get a good fist on that, and we are now 3-2 up. 3 away goals is the most crucial thing, and you stir the pot, man. You stir the pot. However, if Atletico come against us and get 2 goals on the night, well, win 2-0 basically, then they go through. It's only a 1-goal lead, we've got to remember that. But it's a good finish by Calvert-Lewin. Oblak can't get a proper fist on it. And yeah, 3-2 up, back in front for the first time since we went 1-0 up. Crash scored as well, but gives it to Van Bergen really in the end. Gilbert, Calvert-Lewin linking up well with Chaplin. And then good touch, good shot, good goal. 4-2. Calvert-Lewin, you kind of come good this second half. Chaplin was the first half man, even the second half man. And it's 4-2. I said I wanted another goal, and that might seal the tie in our favour. This goal by Calvert-Lewin could have done that. Good first touch around his man. It's a lovely strike as well. A striker's finish, no doubt about it. You won't see Chaplin do that often. Calvert-Lewin and Grigg can do that, and there you go. Calvert-Lewin's proved it. It's now 4-2 to us. High scoring game, no doubt about it, and not good from most... Actually, I said that. Most shots on target have been in, so it's not good from ball keepers, but it is 4-2. 15 minutes still to go. Atletico still have a chance of turning this game around. Costa win the header, lad. There you go. Back, hopefully, to Ibe, who has been good since coming on. Calvert-Lewin feeds it to Ibe. Got Chaplin arriving. Little dink in the box. Corner Chaplin. 5-2. Ibe sets him up. Hat-trick for Chaplin. And Ibe with the assist. Ibe is just that perfect sub. He comes on and he introduces pace. And Chaplin, you know, just breaks his arms. He don't give a shit. But the ball there to Ibe. This little dink back in the box is perfect. And I have no idea what the fucking defender was doing sliding in like that on Ibe. If you're going to slide in, he's just going to chip it over you. And if he took it further, it would have been a penalty. But there you go, 5-2. The tie should be ours unless we concede 4 goals without replying against Atletico at home. We should be through now. 5-2. What a match from him and Calvert-Lewin and Jordan Ibe. Ibe, well, Calvert-Lewin, maybe. Actually, Gilbert can get this. Never mind, the game ends 5-2, and it is a very good performance from us. First half, it was anyone's game, going in at 2-2, but second half, was it, did we actually go in at 2-2, or was it 2-1? I can't remember, actually. It might have been 2-1, but after the first half, it was anyone's game. We won it 5-2 in the end, just dominated. Oblak, I'm not going to blame him, he couldn't do anything about any of the goals, really. It was the defenders who let him down, but we had a very good performance, especially from that man Chaplin, getting himself a hat-trick. Brilliant from him. And you can tell from the stats, it wasn't anything unique in terms of the way that our games go. Maybe they had more shots than usual, but we usually have about 8 or 9 shots on target per match. So it was just very clinical in front of goal today, and 15 tackles across the pitch from us as well. Chaplin gets a 10, well deserving of it. Calvert-Lewin gets a 9.4. Ibe also gets a shout out, and so does Van Bergen actually. So yeah, I'm going to give it to Van Bergen, Chaplin, Ibe, and also Calvert-Lewin. All played very well, and in the end it was them who got us those 5 goals. Pretty much single-handedly, to be honest. But there you go. A 5-2 win against Atletico. And you know what, actually, Slope, you played well as well. You'll get your name on that list. You got an assist for the first goal and defended relatively well down that side. It was Dunk who let us down defensively today. And what a way to end an episode with a Carabao Cup final match. And usually in the Carabao Cup we play a weak side and only show the key highlights. One of them things is the same, and that is we're playing a weak side, but we're going to show extended highlights, or normal highlights of this match as we face Chelsea in this match. So the first piece of silverware, really, I mean we did beat Chelsea in the Community Shield, so technically got one over them already in a cup competition, like final I should say. But yeah, this is a lot different because this is a Carabao Cup. And Hazard, who's 30 years old now, by the way, in game, you know, a player to watch, so got to keep an eye on him. But 30 years old in game, he's actually not that young anymore, is he? Kind of is at his peak in real life right now, Hazard. That's the player to watch. You probably already skipped through all this. You've seen all the lineups. But yeah, we're against Chelsea now, who've got a good lineup out there. I've just seen it. So yeah, good match for us to test ourselves. And what a way to end off the episode with potentially a trophy being lifted for us. So here we are, Wembley, final of the Carabao Cup. And Chelsea were against, not done well against them in the league, to be honest. And got them cut up in the league not long after this. And holy fucking shit, who the fucking hell was that then? That was Hazard then. You can fuck right off. This is going to be a long match for us. But actually I don't think it was. I think it was a left wing back, whoever the fuck that is. But I have a chance to attack now with Grigg. And we're going to probably give that away. Yes, we are. It's going to be a hard match because recently they've come up against relatively easy-ish sides with our second team. But against a team like Chelsea playing the players there, it's going to be difficult for us as Grimaldo yet again getting forward. Looking quick bastard he is. He's navigated with a shot saved easily by BaxterDaKing. Potentially playing his, well, not playing his last game for the club, but could be one of his last if we go out the FA Cup in the next round. Corner ball, not much height in the box, but we do get it in there. And Collins, almost with a wonder goal. Charlie Collins, if you got that, I would have just changed the captaincy to you so you can lift the trophy, because that was not a bad effort at all. Our CDM turned centre-back almost gets us a goal there, just wide of the post in the end, and Courtois probably wouldn't have made it. So, good chance for us, but it's been mainly Chelsea, and it won't surprise me if they get a goal in the next few minutes. Couto Patrick, how does it fucking go back to him dead easy? Felipe Anderson's been a bit quiet. Oh, fucking hell, he gets a bit of luck there. Cameron Lee's not going to keep up with him that quickly. Oh no, he's in. Plays it along the floor to Keita, and well done Bammett. The bang doesn't get there. Couto Patrick can't slide in. Collins gets too easily beaten there. And Belotti slots it in. A guy who on this game is quite fucking good. No doubt about it. I think I used him once in a friendly match, like a game against my mates. And he was quality. The shots he had on him were fantastic. But he proved too powerful there for Charlie Collins. The ball in was simple enough, but just gets shrugged off the ball too easily. And for a big guy like Collins, you expect more strength. He literally got pushed across the fucking pitch. But there you go, 1-0 to Chelsea. I said they'll get a goal, and they do deserve it. And we have to climb a mountain now to get back in this match. Good ball into Belotti, good tackle. Couldn't get the second though. Keita gets away from his man and holds off well. That's going to be luckily bouncing to Belotti, and it's 2-0. Yeah, lucky bounce, no doubt about that there. I think it came off Collins, but what the fucking hell was BaxterDaKing doing? It's a great finish. I mean, to keep composed and get it into that bottom corner is fantastic, but I don't know what that guy celebrating behind was doing then, but I mean, this here, it's a good block by Collins, and he just falls calmly to him. I'm sorry, what is BaxterDaKing doing? He gets it if he stands still. He just puts his foot, so he's put his foot out, and he goes, "No, I need to dive like a twat and miss the ball." And he does it, and he's getting sold. There's no question about it now. He's had a few good games, but since he decided he wants to leave, he's played like shit. If I had a third choice keeper, he'd be playing instead. But I'm not playing Harris for this one. It's 2-0 now. Chelsea pretty much won the competition at this point. Cadeiranacho running through. Here we go, Cadeiranacho. Can you give us a bit of hope in this match? Against David Luiz, turning him and shooting, and you put it wide. When the luck's against you, and there it is. Cadeiranacho misses a chance. He would usually score it, and then Moses comes on for Bonucci. And yeah, with only half an hour remaining, is it? Yeah, half an hour remaining. I can't see us getting this game back under our control. We scored, then might have had a chance, but we missed. Game's over. The Bangor plays well there. Massett on the ball. Lang making that run, something that Grigg never did. Back in to Massett. Gavin Massett. Shot blocked by Moses, and Courtois still fucking saves it, the bastard he is. Corner ball, a lot of power, got everyone pretty much in there. It's going to fall to Couto Patrick or Keita, I'm not sure which one. But get the ball, Not you fucking Bammett, you stood on the ball. Stop pay, you fucking idiots. You're all kicking the ball around, trying to pick it up. Pick up the ball. Never mind. Celebration finishes. I think it might have actually Couto Patrick wins the header. It's 2-1. He gets absolutely fucking creamed between two players there. Oh, it's actually give it Keita. An own goal to Keita. I'm pretty sure that fucking, you know, it was Couto-Patrick who got it, but Keita gets the own goal, 2-1. Like, 8 minutes left. Can we get back in this match? Lang, waiting for the support. There is Nabangna. Back across goal. What a block by Moses. Needed be as well. Bammert to Massey. Speed this up a bit, lads. White. Dominic White. Courtois saves. Come on, them chances. We take one of them chances even before this. It's extra time at the moment, but it's not. The way we're playing, Courtois having a good game as well. It's a good save. Corner ball. Last time we had a corner, we scored off it. BaxterDaKing is there. Collins is as well. Charlie Collins has missed it. He just missed a target. He's missed a fucking target. Best chance of the lot. I don't know how he managed to control it, but that to miss by that fucking distance is shocking. Lang against Moses. Could be the final chance of the match. As Iheanacho helps him out. Back to Callum Lang. Straight at Courtois. That's it. Oh, that's it. We had the chances. We've had the chances. But it's in the end, it's going to Chelsea. After their first half performance, they deserved it. Second half, we deserved it. But that goal from Belotti. That fucking goal from Belotti. The second one, not the first. That's what's killed us off. The luck was in Chelsea's favour today, and they get themselves a Carabao Cup. Redemption for them from the Community Shield. I'd probably rather have the Carabao Cup, to be honest, but the lads they did themselves proud the second half. Especially Lang and Massey coming on, changed the game really. Should have brought one at half time, but I didn't. I'm actually not going to watch Chelsea lift the trophy, especially Moses, because I might try and sign him myself. So there you go, Chelsea win the Carabao Cup. And yeah, disappointing from us in the end. Belotti was the difference between the two sides today, and it was not Keita's goal. I'm still giving that to Couto-Patrick. But yeah, Belotti was the difference. Fucking BaxterDaKing played fucking awfully. No fouls from Chelsea, which is bollocks. They fouled across the pitch, got away with it. But like I said, the luck was in their favour. Man of the match for us, probably Gustin Abandon, who actually gets man of the match. Belotti for his 2 goals, fair enough. Hazard was a bit ineffective, but I think our best player was Nabangna. Maybe... yeah, Nabangna and probably Iheanacho played well. Yeah, Nabangna and Iheanacho will get man of the matches. But yeah, disappointing from us. Should have really done better in that second half and took a few more of our chances. Weird emails here after the Chelsea match. The first is from BaxterDaKing saying thank you for giving me an extended run in the team. You've probably played a few matches and missed quite a few, so it's not an extended run, mate. It's a sporadic kind of role, which, you know, you don't want apparently, so that's weird. Massey says thank you for giving him some first team action, which actually makes sense. He's got some first team action here and there. That all makes sense. It's these two that are weird because Salvador didn't play the last game, and yet he's saying thank you for restoring me to the team. But he said it twice. He was that happy, he said it twice. Personally, I don't get it. You've been a fucking main left winger all season. You only missed a few like cup competition games, so weird email, and the fact he said it twice is even more concerning. Once you've hit send, mate, don't press it again. You probably sent it twice. It's alright, I'll let you off. You'd have played good last season. I'll let you off for this little mistake. And to end off the episode, here is the league table. You can see we are only 3 points behind Chelsea. That draw against United, it still kept us within touching distance. 1 point ahead of Southampton, but they have played a game extra. Top 3 getting away from it at the moment, although like I said, Southampton have played that extra game. Bottom of the table, Watford looking a bit bleak for them, 9 points away from Burnley, but again, a game in hand for them. Whoever knowing them, they'll probably lose that, and if they do, relegation looks pretty much certain if their form doesn't pick up. I see the rest of the table there. And now for Players of the Month, and I am right there with players. We actually have 3 Players of the Month this time around. The first is Van Bergen. He's had good games against Brighton and also Atletico Madrid. Then we have Ibe for his good games against Man United and Atletico Madrid as well. He played fantastic those 2 games and helped us out in them games massively off the bench. And then Iheanacho also gets Player of the Month for his performances against Hull and Chelsea. So there's your Players of the Month. And now on to Goal of the Month and end of the episode. And Goal of the Month will go to Chaplin for his right-footed volley against Brighton in the first game of the episode. Van Bergen with the assist, but a lovely right-footed volley by Chaplin is well deserving of Goal of the Month. The fourth goal we scored against Atletico Madrid, scored by Calvert-Lewin, came close, but this wins in the end. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode. I'll see you again next time soon for some more. Goodbye.